Your Excellency, distinguished ambassadors and diplomats, esteemed panelists, youth representatives, members of civil society, and friends. A very warm welcome to each one of you. It is an absolute honor to greet you today on the occasion of the ASEAN Day. And to open this gathering, the ASEAN India 2025 Forum, with heartfelt gratitude and deep purpose. When we first envisioned this forum, our goal was simple yet ambitious: to create a space where dialogue becomes action, where diplomacy meets grassroots leadership, and where the future of ASEAN-India relationship is shaped not only by the government, but also by people, by communities, by educators, entrepreneurs, and most importantly, our youth. The theme that we have chosen today, inclusion and sustainability, together we rise, is not just a slogan. It is a statement of commitment. In a world grappling with division, inequity, and environmental fragility, inclusion is no longer optional. Sustainability is no longer a distant goal. They are both imperatives and the most urgent responsibility of our generation. India and ASEAN are bound not only by geography, trade, or historical ties. We are bound by shared values, the value of harmony, of interdependence, and mutual respect. What we co-create today will define the spirit and fate of ASEAN-India cooperation in the decades to come, rooted in relevance, resilience, and reciprocity. I would like to point out that India's regional standing is not merely defined by economic metrics or our military postures. It is also measured by its moral leadership, by our cultural capital, and by the ability to forge shared futures with its neighbors. If we are to truly lead the Indo-Pacific century, we must invest in shaping not just in alliances, but affinities. As someone working closely with communities, youth, and institutions across the country, and having represented India on global policy platforms, I can say one thing for sure, that real transformation happens at the intersection of wisdom and will. When lived experiences are brought into structured discourse, when young minds are trusted with serious questions, and when policy making is opened up to new energy. This forum is our effort to do just that, to bring together seasoned diplomats, intellectual leaders, and dynamic young change makers to engage in meaningful, cross-sectoral, and intergenerational conversations. India's Act East policy reflects not only our strategic intent, but a deep-rooted civilizational bond with ASEAN. Our relationship is anchored in a shared vision for an inclusive, rules-based international order. And in this pivotal year of 2025, a symbolic milestone under both the ASEAN-India Plan of Action and ASEAN Vision 2025, we are called to move beyond the optics of diplomacy and to reimagine cooperation through participatory, people-driven, and future-forward framework. It is my deepest honor to thank His Excellency Dato Muzaffar Shah Mustafa, the High Commissioner of Malaysia to India, whose leadership and generosity made this collaboration possible. And the support has not only been instrumental in facilitating this event logistically, but also spiritually, embracing the true sense of what people-centered diplomacy should look like. I also extend my gratitude to all the ASEAN missions who are with us today. Your presence reaffirms our shared intent to build bridges, not just between governments, but between hearts, histories, and hope. To the panelists who have joined us today from diverse domains, Thank you so much for your time, your intellect and your presence. Your voice matters in shaping how we define the future of this region. And most importantly, to our youth participants here, you are not just the future. I hope you know that, and you are the voices of now, the architects of possibility, and remember, you are being heard. So let us not end this event today here itself, but let it be a beginning, an invitation to more embassies, youth organizations, civil society partners to collaborate in this shared journey of diplomacy rooted in inclusion. And most importantly, thanks to my team at Karma Foundation and all our collaborators. Thank you for holding the spirit of inclusion at the core of everything that we do. Today is not just a forum. It is a statement that dialogue matters, that co-creation is possible, and that we rise not alone but together. So let us make this day not only memorable but meaningful. Welcome and thank you.